at him as anything else. Don't look at him as future husband. Don't look at him as boyfriend. Don't look at him as none of that. That's just car note. That's all he can do for you. I mean, that's a nice thing that he's doing for you. You know, you should be happy about that. But if that's all he could do for you, he's just car note. He's just car note. Thank you. You said, do I have kids? I have teenage daughters. One is grown. Yeah. One is almost grown and one is grown. So. How can you have a man paying for your stuff? By looking better than him and asking him to pay for it. Most men will do what you need them to do if they like you 10 times more. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if we like each other, but life is so hard, we bump heads a lot? It's the time to move on. Yeah, it's time to move on. You wasted time being unhappy with somebody. You could be happy by yourself or happy with someone else. If you keep bumping heads, y'all aren't going to change. So what's the point? Unless he's giving you money, and you can ignore him. Whatever works for you. Thank you. What if he says, I haven't done anything to deserve what I'm asking for? Then tell him goodbye. It's like, you know, you're right. I don't deserve for a man to be a gentleman and a provider. I'm just going to go find someone who thinks I do deserve it. See, a lot of these men work hard. They don't have money like that. And they want you to work hard for their money. You go find a man with several streams of income that have more money coming in, and plus that really likes you. He will have no problem spending on you. He will have no problem doing what you want him to do if he likes you and wants you in his life. Most men out there that don't have a lot of money or don't like you, they just want an exchange. You know what I mean? They just want to roll around on the mattress with you. Those aren't the ones you want because they're not going to invest long term. They're not going to pay off car notes. They're not going to pay bills. They're not going to put down payments or nothing. They just want to roll around and exchange with you. They can go hire someone for that. So when they start talking exchange, you already know they broke. You already know, or they're not broke. You already know how they see you as an exchanger, not as someone to invest in long term. And as soon as they get that exchange, they could ghost at any time. Why? Because they exchange something, you know? So therefore, when someone is asking, well, what are you going to do for me? They're broke, or they don't want you for anything else but that thing that they want you to do. So you can quickly release them. It's like, you know what? I don't think this is going to work out. You know, you can go get an exchange anywhere from any old pygmisha. I'm different. I deserve it because I say I deserve it. If you don't think so, we're not a match. That's simple. They need to go find somebody else that's going to bend over for them for 3 free meals, okay? That's what they need to go find. They need to go find somebody that's going to bend over for them for a little car note payment. That's not y'all. You know what I'm saying? So if they're looking for an exchange, they need to go look elsewhere. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Should you have one for money and one for fun? Only if the one for fun has money too. Because if you get pregnant by the one for fun, you're going to be looking stupid. Okay? Better get the one with money on both sides. You can have a fun one with money. They got to be able to afford your lifestyle too. They might not give you as much as the other one that's for money. But at least he has something in case something happens, you know. You always want to keep your options paid. You always want to keep them with money. You always want to keep them able to give you money. You don't want to keep them one broke, because that's the one you're going to end up with looking stupid. Coming back in the comments later on talking about, I had a man with money, but I fell in love with the broke Dusty because I was using him for fun, and now he's the baby daddy. Okay, no. They all must have money. at least enough to do what they need to do for you. Anyway, sprinkle, sprinkle. Your husband is not intimate after the baby, but he's not cheating and cares. How do you deal with it? Girl, how long how long has it been since you've given birth? Maybe he's still traumatized. Did he watch you give birth? A lot of times the men are traumatized and they see that head come out. You know what I'm saying? All right, switch your wig up. Get you some lingerie. There you go. That'll do the trick. Get you some Love Potion number 7 perfume. Okay. Get you this perfume right here. Get you some lingerie. And switch your wig up. Do you understand? All right. This is really good. Switch your wig up. Get you some lingerie and get you my perfume. There you go. Yeah, I said switch your wig up. He sees you as a mother now. That's not a turn on. So you need to get you some lingerie, put my little perfume on, and switch your wig. It'll get back to normal soon, but you got to snap him out of it, like with a shocking new look. All right, get you some red long nails and get you a wig and put some perfume and lingerie on. There you go. You got it. And while you're doing that, ask him to buy you something too. Okay. I'm going to put my product list there. Okay. He said, thank you. You're welcome. Your man is 33 years older than me. How should I start dressing? I'm 25. Well, enough to not look like he's paying you. You know what I'm saying? It's conservative, classy. That way he's not embarrassed to be seen out in public with you. You know what I mean? So don't do all the trendy stuff. Don't do all the, don't be wearing stuff too short where you can see your booty. Just classy, sexy, or just classy, you know? Okay. You said, where am I from? I'm from Houston, Texas, baby. All right. Thanks for advice, darling. I'm thinking of an elegant and sophisticated look. Yes, ma'am. H10. Thank you. Based on how you speak Texas, baby. I don't know, it's a Texas accent. Have y'all heard Megan Thee Stallion talk? Have y'all heard Beyonce talk? This is Texas, Houston. All right. What color is the Tier foundation that I wear? Macchiato. That's the color, macchiato. I also wear toffee when my skin gets a little bit more tan. Like in the late spring, early summer, I wear I think it's called toffee. I think. But macchiato is what I'm wearing. Thank you. What? Should he know what I have materialistic mindset, or should? Yes, if you present yourself as who you really are, you will save a lot of time and energy. Okay? I'm telling y'all. If you look expensive and you look good every day, they're going to know you're expensive. They're going to know. They're not going to have to guess. They're going to know as soon as they see you. They're going to know. So act, walk, talk, and dress like the woman that you are. If you like nice things, look like you like nice things. Look like you like nice things. Don't be coming out of there with no sweats on and, bonnet and stuff like that. Look like you deserve nice things. Look like you like and are impressed by nice things. Men already know women are materialistic. Unless they are desperate and homely looking and will take any piece of a man just to say they have one. Men already know women are materialistic. You're not fooling anybody. Okay? So own it. And make sure they have some materials. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And it's not a bad thing to be materialistic. Because y'all see them people out there with nothing. I bet they wish they were materialistic before they signed up with some dust. You understand? You said they judge. A man can't judge a woman, baby. A man came from a woman. Do you understand? You got to know who you are before you start dealing with people. Men can't judge you if they need you to get to this earth. Excuse me, sir? Go judge your mother. I don't care if you don't have materials. Just say that and get out of my face. Okay? Why you want to be in my life if you don't have anything to offer me? Goodbye. It makes sense, okay? It's just common sense. If you don't have nothing to offer me but your lies and your disappointment, I'll pass. I already have pets. I don't need an emotional support dusty. You know what I mean? All right. No. Thank you. What age do my advice apply to? Probably 21 and up. I mean, if you legal, you able to get out to where you need to go, that's probably it. 21 and up. If you're younger, taking my advice, take what you can. Take what you can apply. But it's 21 and up, I would say. He said he wants space, girl. He's trying to break up with you. Next. He's saying you're doing too much. You're smothering him. You're talking too much. You're texting him too much. You're asking him too many questions. You ain't got no life of your own. He has to breathe, ma'am. That's why you need a roster. So you're not smothering these men. Oh, where have you been? Why didn't you call me back? Why didn't you text me? Girl, you're supposed to be the prize. You ain't supposed to be chasing him. Asking him what he's doing and where he's been. You need a life. You need to be the prize. Okay? When a man has to tell you he needs space, you're doing too much. Okay? Back up and go get you some business. Have you some hobbies. Get you a roster. Hang out with your friends. Whatever. Leave that man alone so he can chase you. You understand? Some of y'all be doing too much, and it's too much. Okay. You said you're too available. Exactly, girl. Find some business and let him miss you. For real. What do you teach your daughters about men? The same thing I teach y'all. They've been listening to it since they were little, so they pretty much know everything I've been telling y'all. You said men provides but lack accountability. Just get his money, girl. Nobody cares about what a man is going to be accountable for. You know the truth, so why do you need him to tell you? You already know the truth. Just get his money. That's the silliest thing. If you know the truth about somebody and they're not taking accountability for what their actions, and you already know that they're wrong or that they're lying, who cares? Just get their money. You already know the truth. Why do you need them to admit it? Okay? If you already know something, why do you need somebody else to admit it? You know 2 + 2 = 4. Why do you need someone else to tell you? Just get his money, man, and be done. Okay? What we should do if he blames fraud. Does this count trouble? I don't know what you're talking about, but men are going to lie to you till the day they die, baby. So you might as well just get their money. Men are going to lie to you. Why are y'all looking for truth out of their mouth? Look for money out of their wallets. Men are ego driven. If lying to you boosts their ego or keeps their ego from being bruised, that's what they're going to do. So just get their money. If you already know that they're lying, if you already know the truth, who cares? Get his money. He already knows you know. Especially if you don't care enough to keep asking him about it. He knows you know. Okay, he's trying to save face and you trying to get money. So keep your goals in mind. Okay. How can you stop being Barbara the Builder? Stop paying for stuff. Tell him, if you live with a man and you're going 50-50, tell him he got 2 months, because in 2 months, you're not paying no more bills. So he better either find another stream of income, get a raise, or start investing something. Tell him he got 2 months. And you're going to start living in your divine feminine and letting him be the masculine one who provides. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And tell him that he got 2 months. If you want to be nice, you can give him 3 months, but 2 months should be enough. What if he hasn't been to work in a couple of days? Then ask him if he lost his job, and if he did, tell him he better be looking for another one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or he better make a job or get him a side hustle. Thank you. Your advice doesn't apply to this brokey town. Men laugh when I ask for money. Okay, well, go to the rich side of town. Do I tell y'all to go to the broke town? No, I say go to the rich town. Go to the rich side of town. Or go where the rich people are in your town. You said married women shouldn't share expenses? No, heck no. That's a roommate there. I couldn't respect a man that asked me to share expenses. That's your roommate, ma'am. But if you're happy doing that, keep doing it. I'm not doing it, no. I wouldn't do it. Honestly, not doing it. But you see, I would never date a man my own age that was my competition and needed my help. So I don't know. People are different. Okay. So when I say stuff, it's like this. If you're dating somebody close to your own age, y'all are basically the same type of income, more like, competition, and he needs your help. It's not the same. It's not the same as being a wife and being taken care of and being able to live with your feminine. It's not the same for some people. They would rather find somebody that's already financially, abundant so that they can live a good life and not have to worry about working, putting their kids in daycare, all that. So it's a choice you make when you partner up with someone, when you marry someone. That's a choice you make for your future and your future generations. What type of mother do you want to be? What type of wife do you want to be? Do you want to work? Do you want to have your own business maybe? Or do you want to clock in? It doesn't help if you don't think ahead, because once you're in that situation, you're in it. So that's what I'm teaching the young ladies. Don't even settle down unless that's the lifestyle you want. Don't even settle down with someone. Don't marry someone unless they can give you the lifestyle that you see yourself living in 5 to 10 years, you know, right now. Because unless you want, most people get divorced because of money. Okay. It's not because they don't love each other or they're not attracted to each other. It's because of money. The woman always gets the bad end of the deal if she's a Barbara the Builder 50-50 chick. She always gets the bad end of the deal if you splitting bills, okay? So you sign up to get married and you sign up to go 50-50, you're signing up to do most of the work. Remember that. And you're actually the woman. So when you think about it, it's not fair. You shouldn't do it. But if you enjoy doing it, you don't know any better, you know, continue on. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if a guy doesn't ask me a lot of questions about myself, but about the future for us? Future faking, love bombing, where's the money? You could flip the script on him. It's like, oh, I could see us together, but I only date providers. So our future depends on how well you provide. Okay, a lot of men will future fake you to make you try to fall in love with them and think that they're the one so you can roll around on the mattress with them faster. But no, you got to flip the script and say, oh, I see you providing for me. Yep, I see you paying these bills. I see you getting me debt free. That's what I see in our future, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all got to watch out for them